What you do? Hey. What are you looking at?
He immediately stared at me. This nigga's like, all right, we're starting.
Well, this is Craig Hill speaking. Anybody else want to introduce themselves?
Yeah, I'm Cedric Body, a.k.a. Sir Wednesday.
Yeah, I am Redbeard. I am not going to use my real name.
It's Joel.
I need to put my shit out.
You are the worst bad man ever.
Word, right, nigga?
I would never commit a crime with you ever in my life.
Never.
Oh shit.
This is
okay. We got to learn.
This is Big Al.
Yeah, I remember. I was watching.
Are you super? Thanks for asking.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Big gay Al. I was watching. This was that Game Grumps. You ever watch them?
Mm-hmm.
We were watching. They were talking about Batman, and they were talking about how that would be the funniest reveal ever. If they would just at a dinner, a whole bunch of people, and just Lucius Foxes decided to be an asshole. And he's just like, and he's sitting across from Bruce Wayne, and he's like, Batman, can you pass the mustard? And Bruce Wayne is just like staring at.
That's exactly how he was looking. Just like that. Nervous like, and just looking down like, maybe they didn't hear him. Maybe they didn't hear him.
He's like, I shouldn't move, but he needs that mustard.
Oh, shit.
Oh
shit! Then later on, they had a thing. then later on, they had a thing where he's Batman now, and they call him up, and he meets Commissioner Gordon on the roof, and he's like, Commissioner Gordon. And then the Commissioner Gordon turns around and is like, oh, hey, Bruce. And then he's like, what?
Oh, wait, is that Batman's cover is blown thing?
And then he just slingshots, he even fucking slingshots away. He's like, he's just thinking inside, like, why is everyone doing this?
Oh, shit. All right.
It's easy. It's opposite day, Batman.
Oh, shit.
Well, now that you guys got an intro of all of our shit, let's get on some topics.
The top channels.
The top 10s of the week.
No, we're not trying to get stupid.
No,
everybody has a top 10.
That's true.
How do people here feel about remakes?
Remakes?
Yeah, remakes.
If they're done right.
Yeah, same thing from what he says, just not often. But yeah.
Redbeard.
I generally think they should do remakes of movies that sucked ass when they came out. Like they should make movies like I know everyone and y'all all love this movie, but fuck out of here. I think they should remake Masters of the Universe.
I agree. But it was great at the time.
It was great at the time.
It was great at the time.
It really was. For what it was.
Well, I still remember when I was a kid and I was watching, I was like, what the? I want to fucking see Eternia. Why the fuck is He-Man in New York and he's shooting laser guns? Well, this is bullshit.
Well, if you look at it...
And he's in a pink Cadillac for half the movie.
A third of the movie. Let's
80s, nigga.
How do you defend a pink Cadillac? Anyway, well,
you don't have to.
Did
it's a
see
pink Cadillac.
You did see some of Eternia when Skeletor was like holographic.
Skeletor had lips.
Yeah, that was bullshit. I'm sorry.
But so did Red Skull.
Yeah,
in Captain America, and that only came out a few years ago.
Yeah. Wait. So, you think Hugo Weaving should play Skeletor then?
Hugo Weaving?
Oh, who's that? Wait.
Yeah, it was Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving, but he was Red Skull.
He was Red Skull, yeah.
Can he play Skeletor?
Fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
you know, another skull character.
Why not?
You can just imagine
He played an elf. He played a fucking elf for
Nigga played an elf.
Okay.
I could imagine that, like, hey, my agent's like, hey, Hugo, got this great project. I'm not going to be a fucking skull again, am I? No.
Well, we'll just scrap that.
Well, think about all the shit that he's had a pretty dynamic range of shit that he's done.
He's been an elf. He's been a robotic agent.
He was Elrond. He was Mr. Smith. He was
Red Skull.
He was Red Skull.
He was V from V for Vendetta.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And he was the actual hero.
Megatron as well.
What?
Was he?
He
really?
was. He was the voice of Megatron in
Oh, really?
the
First
Michael
one,
Bay.
the second one.
No, all of them.
The Michael Bay. All of them were written by.
No.
Michael
No, I'm saying which Transformers? Just the Michael Bay.
It wasn't the 80s. That would have been like in like middle
Could have been a
school.
cartoon. Could have been a cartoon.
No, he was Megatron in all of them. Like he
All the movies.
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Me too.
They processed the shit out of his voice.
Yes,
Yeah, they did.
Exactly.
You could hear it like very little, especially in the first one.
So
Especially-
Mexican needs the
Especially in the
bathroom.
first one when he was like, "You just support me, Starscream. Get them." You heard it.
I only saw the first movie.
Yeah, I saw the first two.
You're lucky.
Correct.
I'm lucky. Yeah, I'm just smart. I didn't want to watch the other ones.
So I waited until they came on HBO.
Hey, you was very smart.
Very
you didn't
smart.
even pay for it.
Pay for that.
Well, I did see the second one in theaters.
What? When Optimus died? Spoiler alert.
Did you got fucking? You got peer pressured into it?
Come on Al. You know you want to see it.
Yeah.
You don't want none of this shit.
You remember that old ass don't do drug commercials?
Which one? I love
where
them all.
I don't.
Where the dude just kept turning into a snake.
Oh, I hate that fucking
That creeps him the hell out all
Oh
the
my
time.
God.
And
Look,
soon you're gonna turn into me.
that's that's the most. That is the most creepiest fucking commercial I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, fucking.
I'm sorry. Hold
Well,
on.
it worked, didn't it? Because you don't do drugs.
There's a person why I don't
Oh yeah, well, they're not gonna talk
But that's
about
the
that.
shit out of you.
No, but seriously, like, what do you do when you're like sitting home watching TV and shit? You thinking you watching cartoons? You waiting for the commercial to come after, and then you're just like, yeah, you see a black dude dressed up and yeah, and then you see his voice start changing. See, I've been drunk dude like this, and I'm like, oh shit!
So you probably threw the TV remote too.
Yeah.
Or some Zangief.
I threw the remote. and-
Change the channel.
Quick, change the channel.
What was fucked up was.
But it actually
My
would have
mom
worked in
lived-
his case, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what's fucked up is I saw that commercial at my mom's apartment. My great grandmother lived upstairs, so I threw the remote, left, ran upstairs. I was like,
Find a happy place.
she was like, "What happened, baby?" I was like, "Snakes, snakes."
Snake men. They trying to make me do drugs,
Wait,
grandma.
reptiles. The government is really having them. Fucking reptiles.
Snake man, grandma. They trying to make me do drugs.
Did you watch the Conan again? Conan the Barbarian.
Oh wait. What? Okay, so what do you think is the best remake that you've seen? That you've seen?
Well, it so far, fucking movie.
I haven't seen it yet, so
Oh.
Well,
I don't know if that's a
individually,
remake.
which one is your?
I don't know if you can call that a remake.
not a remake.
It's an actual.
No, not
That's
even
source material.
But not even that. It was a TV show. First.
Yeah, it was a
That's-
TV
it was a
series.
miniseries.
That was the
It was a
first movie.
miniseries.
So it is a remake.
Because it was supposed to be so much shit that they wanted to put in the book that they made it into a 3-hour miniseries. And then even the 3-hour miniseries didn't cover everything.
No.
So much
But the
shit.
book, this new movie covers a lot of shit.
Yeah.
The only thing is, with this movie, I'm gonna wait. The reason why is because I know there's gonna be a second one. So
Well, yeah, chapter 2.
I'm just gonna wait until it comes out. Then I'll watch the first one.
Yeah.
But but you said it so far is.
It well, okay, so
I had to think
think
about
I
that.
list. Well, let's see. It
Don't say it because it's not technically a remake. Think of something else.
it kind of is. It kind of
Just think
is.
about it. What's that? When they did The Shining, they had the movie, but then they went and did the miniseries on TV. Technically, it's from the same source material.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
Oh,
it's
okay,
technically
okay. So
a re-envisioning, if you want.
Yeah.
To call it.
That's
So-
so
But that's
easy.
still-
Well, that's the
too.
thing about The Shining. The Shining came out, and Stephen King
He hates
didn't
that
like
shit.
didn't like Kubrick's version.
No, yeah.
So he decided to do the fucking miniseries.
Miniseries.
And if you ever watched the miniseries, boy, was it boring as a son of a bitch.
I needed water every scene.
And
The whole movie.
nothing scary happened. But the only thing that the miniseries did better than the movie was they fleshed out the Jack Torrance character better. But the nigga had 3 hours to do so. So
I guess the Happening wasn't too bad.
what the hell is that a remake of?
The Happening. Wait, is it The Happening?
No, it's not The
The
Happening.
Happening is a fucking M. Night Shyamalan movie.
All right,
No, not
Al.
The Happening.
All right, Al, shut the fuck up.
You're done. You're done.
Hold on.
The Happening. Think about what's happening.
Sir Wednesday.
I want to go based off of fucking memory. I'm gonna look.
Oh yeah, exactly. We have this newfangled thing called the interwebs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We
you
shall
have
find
a
out.
brain with a bunch of fucking different
That's a
non-useless
truth.
information.
It's not useless if we need it now. It does.
So stupid.
What is your favorite remake?
You know what? Even though I'm a big Charles Bronson fan, The Mechanic was a great remake.
Right.
Nah.
Mechanic was a great remake.
And I can't wait for Death Wish. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I've been waiting for Death Wish. In all honesty, as much as I love Bruce Willis,
I do love
No,
Charles
I'm good.
Bronson's
I'm good.
I do love Charles Bronson's Death Wish.
'Cause-
Don't get me wrong.
But it's
'Cause
gonna be
that
Bruce
dude-
Willis.
Yeah.
Wait, Bruce Willis gonna be?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Get him.
He's
And,
gonna
and
be
as
the
crazy
new-
as it was, I watched that movie again recently, the
Is
original
he-
Death Wish. Holy crap! They weren't allowed to put that on movies
No.
at that time, and that's when they
Bro,
were sour pussies.
Death Wish is the fucking is where Jeff Goldblum made his fucking
As a pimp,
movie. He made his movie debut as a pimp, as one of the thugs that just came in,
one of the rapists,
and his fucking line was. rich cunts. I hate rich cunts. You see that nigga?
Jericho.
My grandma loved Death Wish. She had every single one.
He just
Death Wish
came
was
in
a-
murking people. Like, bah, bah.
VHS.
Death Wish was a
Like-
great. It was a great series of movies.
It really
Yeah.
was.
Wait a minute, I think I still have them.
I don't know. I don't. I never even.
I think I still
What
have
about,
some of them.
what about you? What do you think is a good remake or re-envisioning?
I really think. What you say?
Nothing. Ignore him.
There's no movie that was. There's no Batman movie that was a remake.
It really was.
They're all reboots
Yeah.
Yeah.
for good reason.
And I wouldn't have said Batman, you fucking asshole.
For those who don't know,
Craig loves Batman.
loves Batman.
Okay. Yeah.
You wearing a Batman
Obsession.
shirt?
Actually, I'm not.
Correct. Today you are.
Today.
Batman undies. Psych.
He's not lying.
No,
Probably not.
I am lying. my phone has Batman on it.
Correct. Something's got to have.
Yeah.
It's got to.
It's got to.
Something's got to give. I know. I can tell you what my worst remake that I hate the most.
Okay, go for it.
Oh.
RoboCop.
I did not see it because
You know,
it
you
looked
know
like
what?
crap.
You know what?
No.
I didn't think
It was.
that
You know
bad.
what? I would tell you this.
If it wasn't RoboCop,
no.
I'd be okay with it.
I understand. The main thing I have gripe wise about that new RoboCop is strictly that it felt more like an episode of something rather than a movie.
You mean RoboCop,
Like, I watched-
the TV show?
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. If they brought another TV show, that would have been the first episode.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was like, okay, this happened. Okay, Michael Keaton, RoboCop, commercial, credits, and that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, I forgot Sam Jack.
There's a lot of stuff that I didn't know were even remakes. The Thing. Well, I knew The Thing was a remake. The 1982 version was the shit. But didn't they make a?
The new one was a prequel though,
All right, right.
so that's the only difference with that one.
The Fly was a remake
Really? Did not know
because
that.
the original one came out like in the 20s or something.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that. But I love that movie. Then that's a great remake. Jeff Goldblum.
Fly.
Jeff Goldblum again. Ding. It's two for Jeff Goldblum.
Hey, fuck Jeff Goldblum.
What movie was that from again?
Pineapple Express.
Was it?
Was it Pineapple Express or it was one movie with Seth Rogen and
Little Shop of Horror?
they're remaking it? Yeah, they are.
No,
No,
it's a remake.
It's a remake.
It's a
Oh, yeah,
remake.
it's a remake of the original. Yeah. Little Shop of
What
Horror.
original?
It was a Broadway play.
It was a
Yeah.
Broadway play.
They did. No, they had a movie.
But there
too.
was a movie that came
There was
out.
a movie, and then they
You know,
remade-
Scarface was a remake?
Yes, it was. Scarface was a remake. It's totally different.
Completely different
Completely different.
because Scarface is not even Cuban in the original one.
No.
Wow. Well, hold on. Let me go back to Little Shop of Horror. I love the remake way more than the original.
Did you see the
I never
alternative?
even seen it. The
Did you
alternative
see
ending?
the alternate ending?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Where what's her name dies? I mean, where everybody basically dies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plants take over.
Plants take over.
Yeah.
It's invasion.
I was watching this shit on Cody, and I just thought it was just the original movie that I remember,
Nope.
and it was an alternate version, and I was like, what the fuck? This nigga just ate
Everybody.
Audrey. Like,
And
what
everything
the-
was over. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's similar about that ending was that was almost reminded me of the real ending of Watchmen, because the real
Yeah.
ending of Watchmen
Oof.
wasn't supposed to be, oh yeah, Dr. Manhattan. They made like a fake alien invasion, and then that's when everybody was like, hooray, humanity, let's go fight the aliens, rather than Dr. Manhattan. He was our boy. He fucked us over.
3
Let's
hours.
kill him.
what should be a remake, and the only reason that it can't, it was.
Blob was a remake?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no, it
They
wasn't.
made
Sorry.
the Blob
It
like
was.
7 times.
Oh, I'm sorry. I still need to answer your
Blob too.
question.
Yeah, you
310
did.
to Human.
That was a remake.
Yep.
Yeah.
The remake.
It's one of the
I'm not
best
gonna do
remakes
that.
I've seen.
Hold on. What you was about to finish?
You know what should be a remake is Wanted.
Yes.
Yes.
With the way. Okay. So
But the problem with Wanted is why they made it into assassin movie.
Yeah. It was,
Is because if they had waited maybe a couple years to make the movie, it would have been more like the comic.
So yeah,
And I
my
love
my biggest issue my biggest issue with Wanted that it really didn't. They did a whole assassination thing, but we got the greatest line out of that movie.
We did. Oh yeah, you're
It's
right.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman, yeah. Otherwise, shoot this motherfucker
Let's continue our maternity.
to new heights. But yeah, I was in every comic book movie. You know me. I'm like a big comic guy. I wouldn't say I'm a
Same
purist.
here. I'm a purist.
I'm not a and that's the
You're
problem.
a purist.
I'm a purist.
Problem with the purist is that
Fuck you,
no.
No, listen.
Listen. This is the problem with the purist. As a comic lover, not a purist, this is my problem. Problem is, people are like, oh, it's not like exactly like the comic book. It's not supposed to be. I don't want to pay
It's a different-
$30 to $40 on an
Something I
IMAX
already
movie
read.
for a freaking rerun.
Yeah, it's a different. It's a
nothing.
different medium.
Would you want to watch? It's not like a Christmas story where you can watch over and over every freaking Christmas.
Which Christmas story?
The only one that matters.
There's only one goddamn
No,
Christmas
there's
story.
No.
That's true. That's
There's
true.
multiple ones, but
It's just like the original Dragon Ball movie, not the one that came out in America, the one in Japan where
Oh, yeah, the
that was
Japanese
bad. I tried to find that movie because like it existed.
No.
I should have left it buried and dead. Just like the ET video game, it should have never.
Never resurfaced.
Exactly.
Well, you know, well, that's one thing that I would love for them to do. We had got a Roy Kenshin movie that was fucking amazing.
Source material and everything. One gripe about that.
But we got
One gripe about
But
that.
even that one,
we also got was G-Force or what do they call it?
It's not Gotcha Man, is it?
Yeah, Gotcha Man.
It is, okay, Gotcha
Yeah,
Man.
so we got a Gotcha Man movie. It was
Full Metal Alchemist too.
we got a Full Metal Alchemist.
Did it come out yet?
Not yet. It's coming out soon.
And we got Attack on Titan.
Then we got Attack on Titan.
but even Rurouni Kenshin wasn't.
It wasn't that
It
bad.
wasn't 100%,
but it
was a good 95.
Very good, close to the
Yeah,
content.
but
95.
yeah, I understand.
But the thing is, too, like I would love for them to remake fucking Dragon Ball Z. Like let's just
Why?
go.
Let's just call
No,
it.
Cut our
because
losses.
Cut our losses,
no,
indeed.
because here's the thing. One with Japan actually just and Japan and Warner Brothers. I think it's Warner Brothers, but I'm not sure if it's Warner Brothers. But with Japan making their actual movies the way they want them, they're coming out very good. Like it's like, why can't we have a Dragon Ball?
Reason why
Because it's not in the
the
hands.
Japanese are doing it now is because America fucked it up.
Well,
That's
yes,
why.
but also
They
too.
gave them a chance and it's screwed.
Also too.
Well,
I would love-
the Japanese movies aren't all that awesome either. Like
not.
you see fucking. Do you ever see Death Note? That
Oh,
movie was
Whoa,
horrible.
whoa. The American version or the Japanese version?
Japanese
What are you
version.
talking about?
Japanese
There's
version
two.
too.
They just came out with one in Netflix. I didn't watch it yet. It's American version.
No, the Japanese, the one on
The
Netflix.
Japanese one,
ass.
the one I saw is
and the
Japanese.
Japanese one was just as bad.
Yeah, the Japanese one was just as
One or
bad.
They
two.
fucked up
One,
the-
wait,
oh,
you know
yeah.
they making? You know they made part 2 to that, right?
They made like 3 of them.
It
Yeah, three.
still sucks.
You want to hear a good live action, and I didn't think it was gonna be as good, and it took me forever to watch. It came out 2011. Gantz, the live action, was
Gantz was very
decent.
good.
It's live
Gantz-
action.
They had
Yes.
watch it, and
That's another one that I forgot
I
to
saw a CG
the
movie.
CG movie,
CG.
Gantz
Wait.
0, but they made a Gantz live action in 2001,
It was good.
and they made a sequel after that, which wasn't as good, but it was enjoyable. It was a
Okay.
continuation.
I didn't know
Watch that.
I didn't know Death Race was a remake.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Death
Race-
Race
Death-
2000 in 1975.
Yeah.
1975. Dang.
Definitely one.
Here's one that was a great original, and the remake wasn't great because we enjoyed the shit out of the original. Fright Night.
Yo, Fright Night. The remake was good. I liked it. It was
With Colin Farrell?
Yeah, it actually had a little bit of frightening, like I like the characters. It was
Farrell?
good. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
Eyebrows, McGilly. But yeah, the first original
Wasn't
Fright
as
Night was
bad.
hilarious.
The original, this is the thing. The original was hilarious, and it brought you back to like
The campus.
the campiness. It brought you back to fucking one of the greatest Halloween movies ever, which is Monster Squad.
Monster Squad, yeah. What's Monster Squad? I love it.
Fucking Dracula picks up a little girl and calls her a bitch right to her face.
Focus.
Oh wait, so one of the remakes that I can't. One of the remakes that I couldn't stand was Clash of the Titans.
You know what? You know what's crazy about that? Clash of the Titans was,
But you think
but Wrath of the Titans was better.
Yeah,
and
it was.
The thing that sucked about it, no, it was. The thing that sucked about it, people were like, "Oh, Clash of the Titans was so whack," they didn't bother. But Wrath of the Titans was really, really good.
Yeah.
It had an
I didn't know
epicness to it.
that.
Yeah.
But what do you
I
think?
didn't know Yo Jimbo was the original to the remake A Fistful of Dollars.
Oh yeah.
Fistful of Dollars
Is a remake to that.
It's not a remake. It's they took the same exact story
Oh well.
It's an adaptation.
and just
Yeah,
made it
made
a
it
western.
adaptation.
Made it a western.
Just like the Magnificent Seven
And-
Seven Samurai.
Remember, and
Seven.
also, you know who else did that? You remember that movie, that Bruce Willis movie, Last Man Standing?
Yeah.
It was the exact same story as well.
Ah.
Yo Jimbo. It was the Yo Jimbo story.
Well, hold up. But you know, the one company that's actually remaking their movies is fucking Disney. They're making fucking.
No, they're
They
not
fucking-
remaking them. They're making
they're
live
just making them live
versions
action.
of their
Yeah, but
movies.
a lot of them have a little bit more
Yeah,
depth with them.
but yeah, Beauty and the Beast I didn't watch because I watched Beauty and the Beast the first time.
I watched it. It was pretty
They
good.
did, and they didn't do it as well.
Exactly.
This bitch can't sing.
Plus, I feel
This
bad
bitch-
for
I
her.
liked it.
This bitch talk sang her fucking her.
I liked Beauty and the Beast.
Problem with
Reason
this
why-
was they changed the song.
What
They
song?
changed
They
characters.
changed
too.
characters. Everything was like, and
And you know what? And here's
They
the
made
she's mad because she gave up La La Land for
listen,
that. She
here-
passed
here's
on
the
La
thing
La
I
Land
wanna-
for that.
here's
She
the
didn't
thing I
pass on La La Land. She didn't get La La Land.
Really?
That's why they gave her Belle.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a consolation
She
prize?
wanted to do a musical, and then somebody in there was like, you know what? I like Emma Stone better. So they gave
Battle
it
of
to
the
Emma
Emmas.
Stone. They gave it to Emma Stone, and then this bitch was like on a rampage about doing a musical, and her fucking agent somehow got her Belle for Beauty and the Beast.
I mean, you can't go wrong because people are gonna watch it. I'm not saying
Also,
me
it's
not
Disney.
enjoying it is one of the things.
But here's
Also, it's Disney. Like,
Exactly.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing that kind of griped me about that. And a lot of people will get on me about it because, oh, you just doing that bullshit. The changing of characters in that movie,
In
Beauty and the Beast, especially one.
oh, you talking about what's not Gaston?
They made LeFou gay for no reason.
First of all, let's get this straight.
No,
No, well,
I see how you just did that. See? Choice of words, watch it.
Choice of words. Let's get it gay. It's France.
Okay. What the fuck does that mean, nigga?
I don't know.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I'm
but
supposed to be the
listen.
fucking gay basher on the show, and this nigga's like, it's France.
But listen, historically
I'm gay,
speaking,
so I can say that shit.
historically speaking, though, people weren't all like that, weren't out like that.
No.
But also, it's like making the character gay for no reason. It was just like, it's just like if you're gonna
let's
do
just
it,
cater to the LGBT community.
And why not?
but if you're gonna do it, like have it
Tasteful.
make some sense to the story. It did
Exactly.
nothing for the
If they
story.
just
I
did
mean,
They just did it for a wow factor.
I mean, if you look at it, I mean, he was pretty gay. And
No, he was pretty French.
No,
There was a
he was
difference.
pretty French. Exactly.
I'm sorry. There's no difference.
That's fair. I have a mutual friend of ours that disagrees.
Yeah, I figured he would.
He would.
Lies.
Terrible.
Lies. The lies.
Oh my gosh.
They're doing.
I did not like the Jungle Book. Not that much.
The Jungle Book wasn't that bad. I
I like Bill Murray, but he wasn't.
Bill
Yeah.
Murray.
Yeah,
He was
Bill
on
Murray-
Baloo.
He was Baloo.
Did anybody see Legends of Tarzan?
I did.
Not yet.
Okay, so before I get to that,
Go back to
That was-
Jungle Book.
so the Jungle Book.
Where's the Chinese food?
I like I sort of didn't like the Jungle Book, but the Jungle Book kind of like I like Bill Murray, but he wasn't Baloo to me. You know, he didn't have that warm like pop bear sound. Like
He wasn't saying Little Britches?
He just like he was, but it wasn't like he was this warm like bear that I can just be like this. I can look up to.
Bill Murray?
He was just Bill Murray.
Word.
He didn't have this. He didn't have the like here's the other thing too. Why the hell they didn't get John Candy to do it again?
Wasn't John Candy dead by then?
Yeah, you asshole.
Not John Candy, John Goodman.
John Goodman was a
John
Baloo?
Candy is dead.
No, John Goodman.
And I miss that man every day.
Exactly.
Not John Candy, sorry.
Candy Shack.
John
Oh,
Goodman.
Cool running.
The other fat man. But anyway, John Goodman. He played Baloo in the Jungle Book 2 movie. It was straight to DVD.
I'm sorry.
All about was all
John Goodman? No. The reason why I say not John Goodman because John Goodman sounds like a smoker.
No,
He
he
speaks.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No,
Yes, he does.
he doesn't. I don't think he does.
It's because you
Yeah, there you go.
It's because you really
Really?
Okay, so what?
Shut up.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
Bias.
But the thing about it was, Baloo did not sound like Baloo to me. Like, granted, there's a certain essence to Baloo that I didn't feel, and that kind of is like the premise of like Mowgli and Baloo during that time. It was like it didn't feel.
It was a part of the movie, but
It was
wasn't
part
the
of
essence of the.
It was
fucking-
part of the movie, but I didn't feel that. But I like Christopher Walken as King Louie. He nailed that fucking part. I'm sorry.
Because when you go to the original King Louis, there was absolutely no Christopher Walken. So how did you just playing favorites now?
Exactly. That's exactly
But
what
here's
you-
the thing. King Louis was completely different from what the animation movie was. He was just fucking.
That's
big.
what I'm saying, and so
But
was
he
Bill
played
Murray as
King
Baloo.
Louis.
Exactly.
But no,
You're just reiterating the same point.
No, but
You're reiterating the same point, but only it's bad in this area and good in this one.
well, but King Louis was like he played a good King Louis. You could.
Why? Because he was Christopher Walken.
Yeah, because you like Christopher Walken.
Hooey hoo! I wanna be like you. Hoo hoo. No,
I can't get back as Christopher Walken. But still, like you said, you're catering to one and then switching away the other one.
I don't
Because
know.
it's the same exact instance in both cases.
Yeah.
You just like one over the other.
True story.
It's just how they delivered the role.
It's just the actor involved.
True, I understand.
Which is what you enjoy about King Louis' part. It's the actor involved. If it was somebody else who didn't deliver that same thing,
Well, you
probably wouldn't like him either.
What Scarlett Johansson was.
The snake.
Yeah, she was a snake. They downplayed her role. Like,
Well, what the fuck was you gonna do?
I don't know. Like, I was thinking. See, with Scarlett Johansson, I was thinking more like
What the way she was sexy?
sexy, but like her. It's
a kid movie.
Like her. Like,
Yeah, like, what-
how she was.
Why
Why
would
would
she
she be
seduce
sexy?
Mowgli?
Yeah.
Why would she seduce Mowgli?
Well, because she wanted to eat him.
Yeah, but he's a kid.
As a kid, why would you do that?
They still did it in the movie.
Hypnosis.
Bro,
It was more
hypnosis.
hypnosis.
Yeah,
you're
but
talking
she
about
still was.
seduction.
Yeah, but even in the animated
Seduction
movie.
and hypnosis are two different things, bro.
True.
Depends who you messing with.
Exactly. Exactly.
Good point.
Wake up next morning like, damn, what I do?
Wasn't the original snake a guy?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
Yo,
So the next,
is that a fucking fly?
yeah.
It's
So
a-
the next Disney live action is gonna be Mulan.
I know it's Lion King first, then Mulan.
Lion King. I heard it was gonna be Mulan and no
I
music.
heard it was gonna
No
be
music?
Aladdin.
that's
No
not-
music for Mulan.
That's not what I heard. I heard Lion
They
King
just want
first.
to.
It's
They just
Lion
want
King
to tell the
first.
story
Aladdin
of.
first.
No, it's
They
Lion
already got the
King,
cast.
Aladdin, then Mulan.
They do got the cast for Aladdin.
They got the cast for Aladdin already. They don't got the cast for Lion King yet.
Yeah, they do.
Prince
Oh, they haven't put it up.
Yeah,
I
they
would have
did.
seen
Yeah,
it by
they-
now.
yeah,
Majority.
they
Who's
did.
gonna be all voices then? Who's
It's Donald Glover.
you?
James Earl Jones came back. Is doing Mufasa.
You almost said Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I heard
I
you.
don't.
He was Simba. He was
No.
young Simba.
No, it's Donald Glover.
Donald Glover's who?
Uh,
Young Simba?
adult Simba.
Adult Simba?
Yeah.
Oh, they're making a black dude a fucking lion?
Well, I mean,
Well, I mean, have you seen the
Donald
Broadway?
Glover-
I mean, I don't care.
Have
I'm
you
just
seen the
saying.
Broadway? Most of the fucking actors are
No,
all black.
all the
anyway.
motherfuckers are black. Because it's in Africa.
exactly.
Why'd you have to?
I don't know.
Wait.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
way, Cedric is
For
African.
people who don't know, Cedric is African.
I'm African as fuck.
Look at the blackest part of your screen.
That is
him.
I'm not that dark, you nuts. You tyrannical bags of scum. Not that dark.
Yeah, but they
If
have
they
a lineup
wanted-
of movies.
But
too.
if they
brother
wanted,
is-
if they wanted to make it like genuine, they should be African actors
Yeah.
and give the lions African accents. Although
Although I do kind of want.
Although I don't know what fucking sense that would make. I don't know, like, if an animal spoke with a fucking African accent, why? Just because
If they had an accent, period, I don't understand why. They would usually want to eat people, not check up on their dialect.
What is it? It was Jeremy Irons, right?
What about Jeremy?
He was
He was Scar.
He was Scar.
Yeah.
They still haven't chosen Scar yet, which is surprising.
Depending on how this movie turns out, they might get one from me.
Which is surprising because I really want to see who they get for Scar.
Oh, motherfucker. You got that?
Yeah. So, what else? I'm trying to think who else. What Mulan, Aladdin. They haven't chose Aladdin yet.
If they did Mulan, even though like I'm not,
There's only
saying-
one.
there's only one choice in my mind, but they've already used her for the terrible Dragon Ball movie. I would have loved to see Jamie Chung as Mulan.
I think
But there's other choices.
My here's the thing too. Disney usually plays things close to the chest when it comes to casting and whatnot.
Not really, because they fucking blew that Aladdin shit out the water by saying, "Oh, Will Smith is gonna be the genie." I was like, "What?"
I'm
Is
sorry.
Is that confirmed?
That is confirmed. They showed
Let me
them.
see.
Yeah, it's confirmed that they're ruining my childhood. That's what's a confirmation right there.
I don't think
It's
that-
over.
Well, they
for
should-
me,
I don't
son.
think that's confirmed because they didn't announce it at D23.
It's confirmed, bro.
what the hell is this?
It was confirmed
It's a
right
Disney-
after.
Basically, it's a Disney convention that talks about the Marvel movies and.
It was
I
confirmed
know
right after
that one.
D23.
Huh?
I know D23.
No, he was.
Oh, you're talking to him.
It
Gotcha.
was confirmed after D23, bro.
Let me see.
Go ahead, dude. I saw the official cast. They showed a picture of them.
I can't
They fucking
believe
did a selfie together and said official cast.
I can't believe he's gonna be a genie.
I remember watching
Who's playing the other
video
ones?
on D23.
2019.
A bunch
Tevin
of
Campbell
idiots.
did Eye to Eye for the first time 25. That jump was lit.
What?
Tevin Campbell did Eye
really?
to Eye. Yeah, he sung it. He hasn't missed a beat. That man still got it.
Yep, he's the genie. Oh shit, crap. But the great thing about that, everybody else is.
You feel in charge.
Do you feel
Not
shy?
today.
Grab your shares. Let me see how much.
So let's see. After that, so Disney reimagining or actually remaking their movies.
Remaking
Think
those.
of. They're basically.
I'm still
Making
upset.
a live action version.
I'm still upset they haven't came back on Neutron yet.
They won't.
Why?
The latest one was a disappointment to them. Didn't make
Really? I
didn't-
liked it.
I liked it too.
I
it didn't
loved
make
it.
as much money as they thought it would, so they scrapped it.
Oh, that's
Scrapped it.
as they are making. Let's see. Prince of Persia. What do you think about Prince of Persia?
I enjoyed it for what it was. A lot of people hated it.
Okay, all right. Prince of Persia or Assassin's Creed?
I didn't even watch Assassin's Creed because I knew it was gonna be Assassin's Bad.
So bad. Oh my god. By the way, we are got Chinese food.
Where's my wallet? My wallet's right here.
Which one's mine? It's all in Chinese.
It's all in Chinese.
French rep, 550.
Okay, I'm about to say, like, I know soon we're gonna have to speak it, but it's like all over my order, and I don't know what it says. Oh, let me whip out the Google Translate. Yes, it's last name.
Which one's mine?
Take my money.
Damn, they're cheap as fuck up here. Just take it.
Just take a
That'll be $8. That'll be $8.
Man, they ain't nothing but ultra Oh yeah, and throughout the broadcast, you're gonna hear us quote random movie lines and
Yeah.
sayings from old TV commercials.
Yes.
Though obscure, memorable.
Just let your soul glow.
As
Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Your love so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow. So
good.
you drinking bourbon?
Wait, did you remember? Did anybody, speaking of remake, or did you see that post where somebody made a
Coming to
picture?
America too?
What they did? They made
With
Kevin Hart, and people went fucking crazy because of that shit. It was a
They said,
picture.
oh yeah, that's really happening. No.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It
It's
better
not.
not.
That's not happening.
The man
Yes, senor. How are you?
doing all right.
That's Joel's dad. That's Joel's dad. Redbeard's dad.
It's a man. It's a
the
man.
It's the man. It's the man. It's the man. It's the man.
Some would say even a legend.
A legend. What else?
Oh, man.
Next topic.
Next topic. I still want to stay in movies.
All right.
So
Talk. Make a talk.
I will.
Say your words.
Yeah. Word.
What's one of the best comedy movies you've seen?
Today, right
Today
now.
or period in life?
Yeah, like,
Period in life? Come to America.
Best?
Best.
That's your number one best.
That's my number one best.
What about you, Al?
It's hard. It's really hard. I can't even decide
What's your
because okay, so I'll give them in ranking probably.
No,
I'll-
I need a number
he needs
one.
No, I
rank.
can't. I can't give a number one because
Everyone has a number one.
I don't have a number one because
He needs an answer. Did you order the code red?
shut up. Second. Anyway, I don't have a number one because a lot of comedy movies are
Favorite comedy movie of all time?
yeah.
Comedy movie of all time. Wow.
See even
Yeah, see, that's an oh wow. The reason why I said Coming to America is as long as I was a kid, I was watching Coming to America. I even made the mistake of bringing it to my third grade
Oh my
private school. Like, this is funny. You guys should laugh. And the only one who's
Thank
laughing
you.
was my principal, as he calls my parents, into the office telling them that this is the movie that your son brought in today. Yeah, but other than that, Coming to America, a close second to my good old time favorite, Blazing Saddles. So it's those two. That's what you're
niggas.
See,
They said
okay,
you was
so-
coming.
And they was right.
so I can name the top favorite of mine.
Okay.
But I can't. I
Let's
can't.
Go ahead.
All right.
Let's do
So
one and another
Coming to
one.
American, Blazing Saddles, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Yeah, now you
The
said
first
everything.
scary movie. The first one. Let's see.
All we need is 5, nigga.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's a
you
li-
know we're doing it.
Yeah, I got a
I
list.
did it too.
I got a list. It goes Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. I play from Malcolm, Jay and Corrupt, Nas and Debbie.
Wow.
Sorry.
Had to give us the whole thing.
Yeah.
Al's gonna be the one who pays the check because he always gives a little bit extra.
What else? I like This Is the End. That was very funny to me.
Meta movie.
Except for-
But we didn't ask for
No,
meta movies.
I'm
Said
saying
comedy.
your best movie
Yes.
that you've seen
Now
that
you just
comedy
listing
wise.
movies. You
You're just
overdoing
listing
it.
comedy.
You're overdoing
Well,
it.
those first three.
All right,
Four,
cool.
actually 5.
Did you say 4 and then 5?
Those 5.
3.
Fine. Subtract 2 fingers.
Nigga, 5 like a $5 like
Okay, you know.
$5 like a $5?
$5 like $5 foot long. That used to be.
They don't have them anymore.
No, it's $6 foot long.
All right, cool. Prices went up. Rent's too damn high.
$6 foot long.
What about you, man?
One of my number one favorite is History of the World Part 1.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Mel
it
Brooks
is
is
dope.
funny as fuck.
Oh yeah. I'm
And
waiting
so
for one
is-
more movie. One more movie,
He
Mel.
wants to do one
Do
more.
it one more, Mel. You got this in
He
you.
wants to do a sequel to Spaceballs.
I'm so down for that.
Everybody is so old
I know.
or not with me.
Joel,
And what's the second one?
What'd you say?
what's yours?
For what?
Never mind. You've lost your place in line.
What is
Oh, my second one. I'm sorry.
Yo, no problem.
I didn't know that there was
What-
like. I thought it was number one because
Number
that's all
one.
I kept saying.
Then you can do a backup because I did one.
Yeah.
I said the president. He ran with it.
You said they were gonna make a remake of that?
Yeah. No, not a remake. They're
They're doing
part
a
two.
sequel
I would
to
love to see
Spaceballs.
that
He
one.
wants to do a sequel to Spaceballs too. He already wrote a script for it and everything.
I'm
not looking forward to
that. You
No,
can't
he wrote
do.
a script.
I don't think.
I want a fresh
that was-
new Mel Brooks
You
movie.
can't do Mel Brooks in this day and age.
That's why we need it.
But Mel
That's
Brooks
what we
wants to
need.
do one last movie.
What do you mean you
in
can't do Mel Brooks in
Because everybody's too uptight these days.
Exactly. You can't get away with the shit that he got away with.
Bro, you can't say the sky is blue without offending somebody for some damn reason. Let me do one of those.
Another one what?
Let me do one of those.
Oh,
Well,
chicken nigga.
One of them. I'm pointing right at it with my hands. Give me one of those.
You son of a bitch. You get him with the most.
Jerk face hooligan. Thank you, sir.
you're welcome, bitch face nigga.
Did you sing that in the rhythm of Part Time Lover?
Bitch face
nigga. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, Ed Bill, what about you, buddy? What is your
Hey, man.
Yeah,
all-time
man.
favorite comedy?
All that comes to mind is like. I have to think about it. All that comes to mind is like Eddie Murphy shit. Like, because the other day I was watching Life.
Oh,
good
yeah,
one.
oh
And
my
that
God.
one, that had me just fucking
I
rolling.
still have it on DVD.
You
God.
know it.
The Distinguished Gentleman.
A lot of people didn't mess with that movie, but I
I
love
love
that
the
movie.
Distinguished Gentleman.
Especially when old boy Reno, he's about to hit him. He's like, see, you almost got your ass up.
Harlem Nights was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
That's my second, actually.
Harlem Nights just.
Anybody got a napkin?
Got a whole bunch of them, right?
Yeah, because I need to get this
Yeah.
this fly gun off.
Fucking
That
this is one of the most
Maybe you.
one of the most just low key, just funny ass lines in Harlem Nights
What are these about?
was when he came when he had just finished killing the chick
All right.
Oh, talking about
and he comes to Richard Pryor's house and he's like oh hey man so how'd it go? It's like I killed her. Huh, throw the pussy up, huh?
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
No, you professor.
No, that is right.
Oh word? I believe it. I'll do it.
From Dad Bod to Hellboy.
He's Hellboy? I'll do it.
Yeah, he is Hellboy.
He is?
Yeah.
Who is that?
The dude from Stranger Things, the cop?
Oh, okay. Yeah, he doesn't look bad.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. He's a good actor.
I guess
Only thing with
Rob Perlman didn't want to do it, huh?
He's old, bro. Ron Perlman is the Wizard Shazam. Not in the movie. I'm talking about age.
The only thing with Ron Perlman as Hellboy is that they didn't have to use as much makeup.
Yeah.
That nigga had the fucking face and everything. That nigga had the goddamn brow
Yeah.
all ready to go. They had to make one on this nigga.
Hopefully he's gonna do a cameo. He probably will be. Knowing him, he'll probably look at him like, "Who are you supposed to be?"
Word. All right. the comedies.
Okay.
Next.
Next topic.
Favorite action movies.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Let me make it harder,
Yeah.
especially for people who fucking go overboard.
Fuck you.
Favorite action movie that you've ever seen?
Ooh, that's rough.
That's a long ass.
You know what? I got one right now. It's got to be the first Die Hard. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
The first
Zombie.
Die Hard.
Exactly. I was gonna
As
say that
much
shit
as an
too.
action junkie as I am, remember when we first met John McClane? That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
I have to say this now,
What you gonna say?
or because like everybody loves this movie, because it's one of my favorite. I'm watching my grandmother.
All right, cool.
Passenger 57.
Always bet on black.
I'm sorry. It
What
was
was go from that to paying taxes? Oh wait a minute, he didn't. That's why they locked his ass up.
What was the movie that I think it was a comedy, but that was one of the lines. It's like Wesley Snipes, Passenger 57.
Oh yeah. Fuck! I'm trying to remember the movie. I know you're talking about. Oh. Was it? It was National. It was Loaded Weapon 1.
Wesley Snipes, Passenger 57.
Like National Lampoon's Little Weapon
I
one?
thought- yeah.
Yo, I love that movie. It was so ridiculous. He's like, they're following us behind him. They're in the back seat. Quick, move. Maybe we can lose them. They lost them. Those were great.
That was a funny. That was a funny Sam Jackson movie.
It really was.
It was weird. People forget Sam Jackson was in that movie.
I
was,
didn't.
So was the coach of the Mighty Motherfucking Ducks.
Emilio Estevez?
Emilio Estevez, the only good man. Estevez.
What about his father?
Gene.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
What? That was great. Not in Spawn, but he was great.
That's one that needs a definite remake.
So they are doing it. They're doing it.
They are?
You know what's funny? Michael J. White can still do it because he's still in great shape.
Absolutely. I think it did not stop working out for
Not
shit.
at all. Oh my god. He looks younger than some motherfuckers that are still working.
Word.
And he's old.
You know what fucking action movie I can't wait?
What? Let's tell me.
Foreigner.
What? The Foreigner?
Oh, the foreigner, Jackie Chan.
With Jackie Chan and,
Oh.
and fucking
Oh
Pierce
yeah.
Brosnan.
Oh, you talking about Jackie Chan's Taken? Gotcha.
Yo,
Truly.
Yeah.
It's
like-
good, but he's going to take something. He's taking the whole thing.
Yeah.
He's got it. They're gonna change this. Jackie Chan's got it.
Did you
Gotcha.
see the movie where Jackie Chan and I forgot what it was called, but it was Jackie Chan and John Cusack
Yeah.
and
Dragon Blade.
Dragon Blade.
Love it.
I heard it wasn't that bad.
Love it.
Yo,
You said it was
that
good, and I
sword
watched it,
fight
like,
with those
really?
two was fucking
Yeah,
cool
I
as hell.
heard.
It's
Oh,
Jackie Chan, John Cusack, and
Adrian Brody.
your nigga's gonna be at Rhode Island too.
What's wrong?
John Cusack.
Oh, word?
Yes, son.
I wasn't going to the con, but now I am. If he's kept,
I was gonna make you go.
I was gonna go regardless. But if he's not showing up, I'm jumping off the train.
Well, so far, throw Mama off the train. Oh, another funny ass movie.
Like Josh Hughes got canceled for this con. Word, I'm out.
Yeah, because Peter Weller canceled and Alan Tudyk. I'm fucking pissed. They canceled.
Alan
I'm like,
Tudyk
yeah. I was gonna get my poster fucking signed and shit.
I need to get a leaf in the wind shirt. That's what I need. That was so bad. This has got a little spike going through the leaf.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
I am a leaf on the.
So did we go explain action movies? I mean, I got a list, but that's
I know you got a list. You gave us some of the
But
list
I didn't
before.
say list.
Yeah, we said one.
know, but
Said one.
I said one.
I know you said one. That's what I just
Did you
said.
say no? You said anything?
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Die
He
Hard.
agreed with me.
I
Yeah.
said the same thing.
That hurt. And you?
My close second is the first police story with Jackie Chan.
Is physics states that man is dead.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but Hollywood's magic says. But you know what? It's tough to kill Han Solo unless you're Han Solo. As Harrison Ford proves so well.
Unless you're your son.
Unless you're Han Solo. But you wanted it, you're like, I'm going to do it because you couldn't do it.
Yep.
So he did it. Did it good too.
Let's see, another one.
Another one.
Sci-fi.
Chill out, GJ Caddy.
Sci-fi? Movie or TV show?
Movie. Best one you've seen.
Oh, that's fucking.
Number one. Only one.
That's tough.
Only one.
Because I want to say Serenity because I
Yeah.
fucking love it.
That's what I said
Only
too.
one though.
But it's only because, it's basically because of fan loyalty.
Exactly. But that's
If you
beautiful.
haven't noticed, people, we all are Firefly Serenity fans.
I love anything Josh.
No, I'm sorry, I don't have to say it
What are you sorry for? Just fucking say it.
because one that belongs to one of these universes.
Oh, Star Wars.
But the other one is Fifth Element.
Oh, that was a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
They don't got us multi-pass. Where's your multi-pass?
Multipass is in the house, but I got a multipass.
I mean,
That was a good one.
I got my brother stuck into that movie, yo. He's loving that
when
movie.
you think
That was like that was like
Sci-fi
sci-fi
movie.
pop culture right there. That
That's
entire
exactly,
movie.
when you think when you think sci-fi, Fifth Element just
Well, sci-fi.
oh my god, just everything.
Fifth Element was like someone had a
It's
hangover
sci-fi.
and threw up everything
It was
sci-fi.
sci-fi, religion,
Sci-fi, action,
religion.
comedy. I'm talking about
Horror,
genres.
suspense, thriller.
Fucking Gary Oldman.
Oh my god.
The Master of Disguise, Gary Oldman.
Chameleon.
Yeah.
Also, one of the only movies, if not the only movie that I can recall, that the good guy and the bad guy never meet. They mix each other by mere seconds.
Oh,
they never met each other.
Oh, Fifth Element?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These are great.
That movie.
Let's see. No,
I mean, everybody loves
Fifth Element. That was-
everybody loves Ruby Rod.
Fifth Element is just like.
And he's uncredited for that movie, which is
He
crazy.
is.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. But what was it, last year at New York Comic Con, somebody came
As Ruby Rod. Lost in Paradise.
and I don't know. I had to I seen him. I took a picture of him.
I think this dude would make a perfect Ruby Rod.
Who's that?
Chris
Soccer.
Tucker.
Saab would do it. You do it justice.
He would do a good job. He
He
would do a good job. My man.
My man. See, my man.
Just
All he needs to do is just ask everybody for a match. Come on, my man. Come on, you got a match?
the thing is with that, like
Get it out, bro.
he had like Chris Tucker fucking made that movie. Just
Chris Tucker was a great comedian.
okay,
back
so
in the day.
Mila was Jovovich.
Jovovich.
She was really good. Bruce Willis is always great, but it was all sci-fi shooting, blah 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 blah. But when you met Ruby Rod, it was like
He was the comic relief. You're supposed to remember the comic relief.
He sold the way he sold the danger even more intensely.
Of course. Because he was scared out of his mind.
He's like, come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And just go, ow!
I don't have a fire. I don't have a fire.
He
I
was
have
like-
matches.
he was like- he was like the
matches. Priest, do you smoke?
He was like the Leo Getz
Yeah.
of freaking The Fifth Element. Where Joe Pesci was Leo Getz and freaking...
Did you know?
The best.
Did you know? I met a girl 2 days ago who said she'd never seen Lethal Weapon movies, but seen the TV show. She was like, "Wait, is the TV show like the movie?" I was like,
I'll
"Girl, no."
this right in her face.
And that kind of makes me mad. You're watching.
How old was she?
28.
Whoa.
No excuse.
No excuse.
Exactly.
The best Ruby Rod line was after they had just blown up the thing, and the kid, the young priest goes, "Yeah,
What's
what's wrong with you? What's screaming for?"
I think...
Every time I do
honestly, the reaction was so good that I think he was actually scared in real life, and they just kept it in the movie. Like that nigga actually scared him. We just kept it in the movie.
And he just went in the character.
I mean, like, what else? The whole thing is, I love the plane scene.
The what?
You can call me Ruby.
Oh.
It's the scene that made him not gay. Because when you saw him, you thought he was a gay dude, and then you see him banging the stewardess.
Oh yeah. I think what it is too, because who said it too? Dave Chappelle has said this before that when he hold on. Dave Chappelle has said this too when he walked out from Comedy Central and whatnot, that they wanted him to wear a dress or something like that. Now they try to convince him to wear a dress for the movie with Martin. But I'm not Big Mama's House. Is it Blue Street? And he was like, why you want me to wear a dress? And he was like, oh, because it'd be funny, this and that.
Yeah.
You know, all the major comedian actors did it. Martin, Eddie Murphy. He was like, I ain't wearing a dress, man. And with Chris Tucker, I'm pretty sure when it came to being Ruby Rod, he was like, I'll do it, but I ain't being no gay person. Because I'm pretty sure they want to make him very, like, he was flamboyant already.
Yeah.
But I think they wanted to take it another further route and be like, really make him gay. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but I think a lot of times that when they show actors like this, and I love Ruby Rod the way it was. He was flamboyant and gay enough for me. To the point where he, like, I don't care if he was eating pussy and fucking my girl. Like, I don't care. But he was gay and flamboyant enough for me. And so I was satisfied with it. But it goes to show you that Hollywood does have some fucking sick shit to them. Where they want to push some of these actors to do gay stuff, right? But, you know, like when you have a person like Dave Chappelle, it's like, oh, well, you either do it or you'll be ruined, you know?
Right.
And it's fucked up. It's just one of those things where I see it, and you hear comedian actors talk about it. You know, so they don't do it.
It's like, and then
It's
even
fucked up.
dramatic actors too.
Yeah.
Because what was the fucking gay cowboy movie?
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain.
Jake
Like it
Gyllenhaal,
was supposed to be.
Leonard.
It was supposed to be this thing was like being gay is supposed to make you, supposed to win you an award. You guys are straight, but you're playing gay and.
But that was the thing too, because there wasn't really any major gay actors.
Or being a freaking raging slut in a movie.
Well,
Monster. Monsters Ball.
Oh well, here's the thing too. Yeah,
That bitch
Halle Berry.
did a better movie somewhere else, but she got the fucking Academy Award for that.
She couldn't get an award for playing Dr. Damage to a fucking T, but she got an award for fucking Billy Bob Thornton.
No, if you're fucking Billy Bob Thornton, you deserve it. I'm sorry, Billy Bob, but you ain't the most handsomest motherfucker in the
And
world.
I'm sorry to say this, but
That nigga got Angelina in her prime.
That's true, he did.
And
But
destroyed her.
I'm sorry to say this, but that's one of those movies. That scene was one of those scenes where,
It's a cringing moment.
Not even that. Unfortunately, they actually did it.
It was a cringing moment too. It was very cringing, like,
So it's cringing.
huh?
It was cringing. But also at the same time, fucking Denzel Washington.
Malcolm X.
He stole that show and could have
Oh,
gotten
yeah. He
the
didn't
award
get
for
an
that
award
and didn't. And what did he get an award for? Fucking Training Day.
Being a
For
crooked cop.
playing a corrupt cop.
A crooked cop.
But
You know what?
it's
He
like-
sold the shit out of
No,
that.
he
No.
did.
He did, but
And I
But I definitely
It's like-
understand.
But it's like they do things with like the Academy Award, like the Academy, like they give. I don't think they give awards based on who did the best
Job,
any
yeah.
one year. They just decide to give it to like certain actors
Oh,
and shit.
let's be real about
So
it.
when Denzel got passed over for Glory, then they were like, "Oh, well, we passed him over
No,
for
he won for
Glory."
Glory. No, he won Glory.
No. His first Academy
He
Award
won for Training
was
Day.
For Training Day.
I thought he won for Glory.
He was
No.
nominated for Glory.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A. See, that's another thing too. Hollywood has some really, not now, maybe.
Always.
Probably always. It's very racist. Like,
Wait. Say it again.
racist. like, thing about them. And I never understood why. Well, yeah, I did. You know, Hollywood was always like, even when you watch Dr. Danders movie, an actor, singer, like Triple Threat, right? She was fucking one of the directors, right? And then he wrote a movie, like she had broken up with him. He wrote a movie, casted her, and she had to have sex with a guy on screen. And she was crying throughout the whole thing, and he was like, you know, he really was like, you know, you fucking do the scene, blah blah blah, this and that. The guy, director, was supposed to leave his wife to be with her, but that didn't happen. So, but it's a little fucked up because the way
It is. I hate to interject this powerful moment, but in the history of side chickdom, when has ever a side chick got the wartime promotion? Yeah, and by wartime promotion, I mean like, hey, guess what? The general's dead. You're the general. No side chick be like, hey, you graduate to girlfriend.
True.
Congratulations, your girlfriend. But guess what? Because girlfriend had to get replaced, so does side chick. The balance has to be maintained. So what do you really want? That's what you really need to tell yourself.
The other thing too is like you really get to see back in the day how really racist it was. Like,
Wait, say it one more time.
Racist.
There you go.
You know, it's just it's always a scary thing too. Like, not nowadays, but well,
Still.
it's not as much as
We can't say that because we're not in it.
true.
Oh, what about that Academy Award show a couple of years ago?
Which one?
Word, that was like
The one where they basically the actors,
The black actors just boycotted.
Oh yeah, because there was nobody.
There was no black, and there was so like
If they didn't give it to 12 Years a Slave, then that would have been a wrap.
no, it wasn't that year. It was the year after that.
Oh, okay.
But it was.
It still didn't.
But you know what movie wasn't nominated, right? Straight Outta Compton. It wasn't nominated. And Straight Outta
And it was
Compton,
good.
Straight Outta Compton won awards here and there, but the Academy Award didn't even give it a
Didn't
look.
even put it up to be nominated.
Will Smith movie wasn't even nominated. Now
Will Smith. What Will Smith movie?
he had a movie that year that was about what was it, brain damage.
Concussion.
Concussion, right? He didn't
Oh,
even.
when he played that African
Good doctor, yeah.
he didn't get nominated for that. There's a couple other ones, but it's like
I would ask. I was about to say, did you hear his accent?
Yeah.
Never mind. As an African, that was trash, bro. That's a trash ass accent. Easy there, bro.
but he didn't even get nominated for that. But it does show you like
No, I don't.
it's slowly changing.
I don't look at Will Smith like he's a fucking great actor.
He really isn't.
He plays Will Smith as Denver. Then.
Because that's
Correct.
his
That's the
writer.
thing too. The only time he does good in a movie is when they don't let him be Will Smith.
And that's the shit that irks my nerve. Like, okay, so that's the shit that pisses me off too. Like
What?
when they casted him for a Deadshot in Suicide Squad, I was like, great, he's gonna Will Smith it up.
But he did.
But they didn't let him.
They didn't let him.
They didn't let him.
And I was like, it was a breath of fresh air. I
That
like,
was a character.
okay,
They was like, nah, you can't do
you
that.
can't Will Smith. You can't do none of that shit.
Nope.
How much is Batman? But I know he's gonna do that shit for the genie.
So I got power or something.
I got power of the genie.
That's who it was.
Will Smith impersonating. Jada Pinkett Smith, don't be mad, baby. Anyway, if you hear this,
That's probably why he wanted the genie role, so
so you can Will Smith it up.
so he could
Yeah,
be
right.
Will Smith in another role. Since so many people are just like, no.
I can just imagine it. in the west part of Agrabah, born and raised. I'm a genie and I must outline and raised. Yeah, I made that off the top. Gangster.
You do that a lot.
I do.
$10 bet. He'll do the Fresh Prince in some mannerism in Aladdin.
Duh, he's been doing the Fresh Prince since the Fresh Prince.
No, I mean like you know how the genie kind of did like when you first meet the genie, he did a lot of shit like he turned into different like characters.
So he's gonna have a very Fresh Prince intro.
Yes,
Gotcha.
I got a feeling he's gonna do it, and he's gonna do it.
You know, I watched something that really made me lose respect for Will Smith. There was a
Really? Now?
there's a thing. There was a show,
What a shocker.
or maybe it was an internet thing. Some internet show where two actors who were in a movie recently would come on and just start roasting each other, just like to each other's face.
Oh, yeah.
The ones who did it, I think the ones who did it the best
with
was
him and Margot Robbie, yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt did fucking wonderful
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
roasting each other.
know
When it
exactly
came to Margot Robbie and Will Smith, she kept making jokes and he just kept letting her slide and not really making jokes like, oh, it's Margot Robbie, I can't do it. I was like, you pussy
You would have
ass.
fucked her up with him.
I don't even know if he would have. I don't understand. I don't know.
You know
what
why?
the-
Because he doesn't want to ruin his nice guy image. Because if he does that, it's over for him. Because he's selling on that nice guy image. You know who should have stayed thinking that way? Chris Brown. Motherfucker put his hand on one chick, and his career went from wall to wall, and now he's slowly running it into obscurity.
I mean, it took a while, but I was even amazed at how long his career kept on going after he beat the shit out of fucking Rihanna.
Yeah.
And there were so many bitches out there who were like, I'm
Well, if you
still
notice,
Team Breezy.
Well, if you notice that,
I'm still Team
All these
Chris
stupid.
Brown's career is like cliffhanger. You watch it because it's on, not because it's good.
well, the thing about it too, his music career is still there, but
Yeah.
his acting career is completely gone.
He has an acting career.
Acting career.
acting career.
He was in one, 2,
He
3
was in
movies?
He was actually
Count
in 4
them. How many
movies.
fingers?
Oh,
4
so
movies. And he had killed him in
wonderful.
one.
But
He killed him in how many?
But here's the thing. You want to count
Yeah, he died in like almost all of them, didn't he?
It's true. Think about it.
That's why
Stop.
he got. That's why he
Think about
got.
it.
That's why he got casted. It was like, yeah, let's kill.
Let's
Let's
kill this
Well,
motherfucker.
except for
kill this woman beater.
Except for the Christmas movie he was in.
The Christmas movie.
Yeah. So here's the thing: is a even with Usher, there was a lot of progression when it comes to like R&B artists that become movie stars and whatnot.
And now I think his career is gonna go downhill now because that's damaging as shit to come out as fucking herpes guy.
What happened with him?
Usher.
Nigga, did you not?
You have not been listening.
There's a chick who's suing
chick.
him because he gave her herpes.
He let it burn. He let it burn.
Yeah, he did.
Now you gotta learn. Oh, what?
Now that he's a herpes guy.
Wait, so
I'm telling you, that's gonna
That's
be
bad, bro.
That's gonna be a lot
bad.
of bitches who are gonna be
you
like,
got it, you got it bad.
He does. And now he's gotta go deal with it in court.
Well,
Wow, I had no idea.
One thing is that with Chris Brown is that his career was growing very fast. It just as much as Rihanna's was. Almost the same.
More.
length.
There's more.
Almost to the same length.
He was a more popular artist. He came out
was.
sooner. He had more hits.
I'll say this because true because she made that I'm a fuck you know Chris Brown album. Rihanna. But he already acted in movies. He was in TV shows. I mean, once you start starring in Nickelodeon TV shows, shit, you just anyway. But his career started growing. But then as soon as that shit, I guarantee if he'd never hit Rihanna,
Don't taste like shit.
well, I mean,
if he never hit Rihanna, I guarantee you we'd have been talking about Chris Brown in a different way. Meaning like he would have been like one of the probably biggest.
Well, that's like
Yeah, he would have.
Well, yeah, that's like, but I mean, that's just a thing that's like saying if my dad had never fucked my mom, I would never be here. What the fuck are you talking
Very
about?
true.
It happens. So there's nothing we can do to take it back. Yeah.
Cause and effect.
Yeah.
This happened. Cause. and that caused the effect.
What were we on? What topic was this?
We're still on movies, nigga.
We stopped. We said sci-fi. That's right. So we all agree for filming.
Damn, we went on a fucking tangent.
Yeah, we
off
did.
of sci-fi. We ended up on Chris
Well,
Brown's
we
movie.
went from
Sci-fi to Chris
well,
Brown.
we went
That sounds like a
from
bad book.
we went from sci-fi to race.
Racist.
Oh yeah, you went on a goddamn racist tangent.
Well, because it's always a thing like the.
All right, don't go back into it.
No, I'm not gonna go too far into it. But the
We
thing
got too far.
the thing that kills me is that whenever they cast.
Wish we had a soundboard, so when he does go into these rants, I want that like soft music in the background.
Racist.
The thing is, like when they do cast like certain actors or whatnot, when they portray a gay guy, it's always the most flamboyant, and it's usually black. It's usually a black actor.
Not even that. When they portray gay people,
They're just the most flamboyant, flaming motherfucker in the world. I'm like, what? Like, why is the first image?
Well, because movies are a visual medium, and
They try to play off a stereotype.
they play off of stereotypes, and they do all this thing with like what's more visually appealing on screen.
That's not visual.
Now, when it comes, I understand to you,
but you're
when it
one
comes,
out of how many gay people?
I don't know.
and then like
Exactly.
A lot.
it's like then when they
Only see
take
one individual.
when they do a movie about gay stuff and it's like dramas about gay stuff, then they take it a little bit more seriously.
Well, what was it? What was the black movie they did recently?
Wish I'd never quit you. Get off me.
I'll never quit you.
Stop.
I won't touch you.
What was it called? I keep
Brokeback
seeing.
Mountain.
Huh? No.
No,
He
that was the
said
most recent movie.
it was a black movie with gay stuff, and
Oh,
I keep
Moonlight.
Moonlight. Yeah, I keep passing over it when every time I'm trying to find a movie to watch.
Fucking wonderful. Asshole.
This is not interesting to me. I want to watch it for.
Watch it with me.
Nah.
Okay. So
This is like I've never seen Brokeback Mountain to this day.
I never seen it either. I'm sorry.
You ain't missing nothing.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
that's fucking
I had
amazing.
to because we said before I have to throw out the story. So my boy Anya, I used to work with this one.
Anya?
Anya, like Kanye without the K.
Let's
So
not talk about that.
Anya, his dad loves cowboy movies. Loves fucking cowboy.
That's the wrong movie to
When
see.
he watches cowboy movies, he pulls out a black Stetson and he puts it on his head.
No.
And he pulls out a big bag of popcorn and he watches cowboy movies.
Wow.
So this motherfucker Anya was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get my dad." And he said, "Dad, we got a new cowboy movie. You wanna watch it?" He's like, "Really? Cool. What's it called?" "It's called Brokeback Mountain." So his dad's watching the movie. He's got his hat on, his pocket taco. He's like, "Dad, how's the movie so
Oh my
far?"
God.
He's like, "It's great, son." So he's downstairs playing games and he's just waiting for it. As soon as the first gay scene comes up, he's like, his popcorn spits out his mouth like, "Anya, what are you doing?" The hell kind of movie you got me watching? Oh my God. Funniest shit ever. I said, "Man, you're ridiculous. Why did you do that?"
Oh my god.
Oh, funny shit. Oh my God. He was just waiting for it. He's like,
He's coming.
he did that hook him in the ear. He whipped his hands around. He's like, "Huh? What?"
Oh man.
Oh, great stuff.
Did you see True Grit?
Yeah.
That was,
Oh, True Grit is
Both of
awesome.
yeah, that was a remake.
Yes, it was.
But here's the thing: you liked it
The original. I like the original.
You like the original
Season
better?
I like
one,
both.
Season one.
because
Did you
the
just say season 1?
True Grit.
Not True Blood.
You thinking
nigga.
about, you thinking about True Detective?
Yeah,
I knew
right.
it. I knew it. He said season 1. I'm like, what the program?
I'm thinking of
Is
True.
that what we're calling originals now? Season 1.
I'm thinking of True Detective. My bad.
That was a good show though.
I like Jaws season 1.
What was season 3?
The Matrix season 1.
And I remember I was working with a dude, we were talking about because the movie just came out. He was like, "Yeah, I saw that movie, True Grit." And he was like, "What'd you think?" He was like, "I don't know. He was like, I don't know how to feel." This is like all the guys, like all the people in it, did a great job and everything. It was a lot of great acting and everything. But you know what it was? It was like watching the actual West. It's just like it was fucking. That's what he said. It was like watching the actual West because it was good, but it was boring as fuck at some points too.
I believe it. You know what's crazy?
I love Westworld.
I think they underutilized Barry Pepper.
You know what? Barry Pepper is a great actor, but you know what it was that
They
messed it up?
underused him, and I think they overused Matt Damon.
David Damon? Gotcha.
They always went there no matter what. Look at. Oh God.
Yo, Matt Damon was supposed to be in. He was originally him. Matt Damon and Joaquin Phoenix were originally supposed to be cast in Brokeback Mountain.
Really?
Brokeback Mountain?
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain.
Like he from Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, baby.
So
It's a homophobic game. I won't even say the movie right.
whatever. Anyway,
Gay
I
cowboy.
hate him. Matt Damon.
What's wrong with Matt Damon?
But you just
I don't-
hate that portrayal of him. This was when the South Park guys portrayed him as a goddamn
It was-
as a retard. That's what you fucking remember. But he's a great actor.
He really is, bro. You hate on him for no reason. It's not like you hate on him.
Was not his greatest acting ability.
Of course not. It was a terrible movie. No one said he won awards
It
for
was
that
one
shit.
of those. It was one of those forget it summer blockbusters.
Which was like every blockbuster this summer.
Was it?
Holy shit! This was
What came out this summer?
This was the year of the stinker, bro.
Except for Wonder Woman.
Except for Wonder Woman. What? Like, I can
Logan,
count,
bro.
I can count the good movies on my left
I
hand.
can too. You're
On
right.
my left hand.
Go ahead.
That's a lot. He just said one. Logan. Fucking Wonder Woman.
Logan, Wonder Woman.
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver was awesome.
I still haven't seen it, but I've heard shit.
John Wick 2.
John Wick 2, yeah.
That was last year, wasn't it?
Was it?
What?
That was last year.
I thought
Wasn't
you
that
said white chicks. No, man, that was this year.
John Wick 2 was this year.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You tripping.
She's thinking of John Wick 1.
Why am I blanking? Blanking on this last one, but it was good. I know it was good because I seen it. Maybe.
Speaking of Blank Man was funny.
Why am I gonna go time travel back later?
I don't know.
Mad rando, guy. Mad rando. It's like
Still funny.
think about that chance. But yeah, they were like. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe it was 7. But still, out of all the big blockbuster movies, bro, we like got a whole bunch of like, okay, what did we do this for? Mad money wasted. Somebody got rich.
What else?
Wasn't us.
I wish.
Next topic.
Next topic.
Was Atomic Blonde any good?
Yeah, that was good.
No,
That's the other one. No, that wasn't.
I still haven't seen
It wasn't a blockbuster, but it was
No,
good.
It was.
I have to go see that movie. See, Atomic Blonde reminds
It was good.
It was good.
See, Atomic Blonde reminds me of those one-shot women
It
movies.
was Salt too.
See, that was
Salt was great. They should have gave that a sequel. They fucked up.
They were supposed
They
to.
did Atomic Blonde.
Even though it was like in the 80s.
So with movies like that, where women
lot of great
are
things
like
were
the
in the
hero,
80s.
when movies like that, when women are the heroes, like
us.
Salt,
Exactly.
Atomic Blonde, what's that movie?
Don't
with
say
the girl
barbed
that's-
wire. I'll punch you in the nose.
Ultraviolet.
Bro,
With the
why?
girl, no, with the girl that's she's
Exactly.
a little girl, but she's an assassin.
Hannah.
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 I thought you were gonna say Kick Ass. I was thinking of Hit Girl.
Hey
I
girl.
don't know. So
They haven't made
those
a solo
movies,
word
right?
for her
Those
yet.
movies,
Maybe.
right? Never get sequels. I'm like, damn.
Because they're one hit or quitters.
They some of them should like Salt.
Salt should have definitely had a
Salt
part
should
2,
got
bro.
one. Salt
Should have been called Pepper.
oregano.
Oregano. I know you feel me on oregano.
Did you see that?
Sure.
Did you see there's a new rap group called Left Cheek and Right Cheek,
You're serious?
and there's they're 2 midgets. They're 2 midget chicks.
left, chicken right, chicken left.
Wow.
Chicken right. Speaking of left and right, how far can these fools do this left Twix, right Twix bullshit? They've been doing this shit for like 3 years now, and I'm kind of tired of this shit.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Twix,
about.
like
Yeah.
actual Twix. They're like, hey, do you choose left Twix or right Twix? And they try to like type, like say the process is like, oh, it's cookie with chocolate and caramel drizzle on the top. You're like, but this one is later on the top. I'm like, wait a minute,
Shut the
it's
fuck
same
up.
shit. It's the same shit. Stop doing this.
Fuck.
Why are we playing this game?
They got you with their fucking agenda because you're there.
It's so ridiculous. Like, yo, I just wanted to be over.
It's never gonna be over.
Never over. Like
All
the
right.
Phantasm. I love
All
it.
right.
Oh, the Phantasm, man.
Oh yeah. If you want to see something
Oh,
utterly ridiculous,
This is the Phantom.
Phantasm.
Remember the Phantom?
Oh my God.
With Billy Zane.
Name, Billy Zane.
The ghost who walks.
I think I
Ghost who loves
I was
it.
like,
think
what?
I
was like,
got
wow, what?
so bored with that movie.
But it's like,
I
why?
loved it.
But
It was
why would
bad,
that be?
but I admit it.
But why would that be his fucking his
Ghost Who Walks.
his nickname, the ghost who walks?
Because he was immortal. They saw him through the time of the pirates until this
But
very
Ghost
time.
walk.
But why wouldn't?
Right?
And why
No,
wouldn't?
ghosts float.
But why wouldn't anyone
You
fucking?
float too.
Why would?
You.
Why wouldn't anyone talk about how he's fucking bright purple instead of the ghost who walks?
Well, actually, I don't think all of them were bright purple.
No, they were all bright
They were
purple,
all.
bro.
Never mind.
They were all bright purple. With the
I give up.
skull, with the skull belt.
Yo,
You know what? I was waiting for one guy the entire movie. Watch, he was like, I'm the Phantom. Pulling out the guns. Just started laughing. I was like, bro, you were McDonald's character. Grimace with guns.
Yeah.
No, but seriously though, he was like a cheap ass, broke ass Iron Fist. That's basically what that nigga was. It's all like, hey, no, think about
No, he
it.
had money though.
Nigga, Iron Fist ain't even Iron Fist in TV shows. Fuck all that.
Iron frustration, maybe.
Yeah, truly.
I'm just gonna.
No,
I need to my chi.
No, wait, hold up. Now,
Fuck.
everybody here has seen it, right?
Of course.
Everybody here has seen Iron
And
Fist.
regretted it.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for that.
No, the
out of
story,
everything.
the story,
Not next-
the
next
story
to
was shit. I give it that.
So was that
The
fighting.
story was both what?
So was the fighting.
No, I can defend the fights. And I
Neither, but he can't. Yo, how come everybody was a better fighter than the champion of Kung Lun? This was terrible. No wonder Kung Lun fell. This is your boy? This is who you chose? You lost today. You going to jail forever.
And I'm sorry. And you know what? And defenders didn't do him any justice neither.
He did better than he did in Defenders because he actually had help.
But
Yeah, but
no,
they're double out.
no, but
outclassed
listen,
the
I'm gonna
entire
tell you
show.
why. I'm gonna tell you why.
I was like, they're double.
I had to really look into this, and I saw some fucking show on YouTube explaining why that was, you know, giving it an explanation of why that was like that. Well, Daredevil,
2 seasons in, I'll beat your ass.
Word.
Well, he is a showrunner. That's what A. But B, Daredevil was these like mixed martial artists almost. What's the name is more of a traditional fighter.
Correct.
Now, a lot of people would always say, "Oh, traditional kung fu can beat a mixed martial artist."
Not necessarily.
Wrong.
Not necessarily.
Because Bruce Lee is a mixed martial artist. And he can
Correct.
beat the shit out of just about any person who does.
His
traditional
basis
martial
wasn't kung fu.
His,
basis was
his
kung
basis
fu.
was kung fu, especially Wing Chun.
Thing is,
That
because
he
he,
came into his own
because he
shit.
was, because Daniel Man was a master
He adapted it into
of quote unquote all the types of kung fu. Problem was, while training in Kung Lun, you're only messing with people in tournaments.
Yeah.
You're not having real
That's
fights.
the thing.
And
That
that's
was
the problem.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is why I was like, you know what? I can even though the fights, yes, were shit. There was one
Hold up. Time.
or two. Hold on, no, not time out yet.
Not talking about yet. Let me finish.
Alright,
Let me finish.
There was one.
Time back in.
There was one or two fights that were semi cool, like the drunken master guy and him. It was kinda.
I'm waiting for them. I'm just waiting. As
It was
messed
no-
up as it is, I'm just waiting for them to fire Finn Jones so we can hire his fucking stunt double.
Yeah.
Because keeping it real,
Who's supposed to?
I'm like, yo,
If keeping it real
Good.
goes wrong. But no, but for real, like,
Finn Jones is not that good.
he's not. Like,
He's not a good actor.
You left Game of Thrones for this, and you still shit.
He got killed in Game of Thrones. He didn't leave.
He
He didn't leave.
His time was up. But that's how you know when you're that bad, when they blow your ass up. They don't behead you and stab you. Your ass gets the kaboom.
Well, all right.
Like the cereal.
So here's my thing. I hear you what you're saying, but I'm sorry to say this, but most of those motherfuckers, the Hand, fought him traditionally, and he still lost. Yes, they did.
The Hand did not fight him traditionally.
Yes, they
Plus,
did. Yes,
going
they
back
did.
to what you said,
Nigga,
when they were
won.
fighting in Kunlun, they were doing it tournament style. Once these guys made the Hand and everything, they taught them how to kill people.
Straight up.
Actually fucking
That's
kill
true.
people.
That-
Difference.
Okay,
But you know what? That's
Well,
the thing.
hold
That's the
on.
thing that makes me mad. They're like, "You're the Iron Fist. You're supposed to do this." But nigga, you didn't tell me how to do this. You told me that. You told me that when you taps, it's over.
That's the thing,
hold
no,
on.
but that's the thing that pissed me off too.
Hold up.
Well, how can you tell me I'm supposed to do this, but yet you didn't train me to be that way?
Well, hold up.
Well, the
even when
nigga-
it came to
The nigga was supposed to have beaten a goddamn dragon too. So
yeah.
No, you're right. Punch the dragon, not killed him.
But here's the thing. Even the his best friend that was in Kunlun, this is the shit I'm talking about.
Who, Davos?
Davos, yeah.
He came from the streets defending Finn, and I was like, why this nigga beating motherfuckers better than what you are?
Yo, that motherfucker was a G.
He was better as a fake fighter than this guy was.
Yeah, and so
it looked better.
It looked better. Like he's from Kunlun. Like, let's be real here. If we're talking about Iron Fist, he's from Kunlun and he's supposed to be a traditional fighter. Okay, then what about his friend that from Kunlun and beating the Hand like they're fucking nothing?
But he looks like also.
True. And how many? Yo, you can count. Watch the series again. Sorry. Watch the series again and count how many times this man got hit versus his boy got hit.
Yeah. True.
No one touched Davos. No one touched
so
Davos.
You can't even defend that shit because he came from Kunlun. He didn't even the Iron Fist. He wanted to.
But he said it right. He
No.
said worst Iron Fist
ever. He wanted to be the Iron Fist.
Now-
but he was training. Hold up. He wanted to train to be the Iron Fist. But how are you better than the actual Iron Fist? You ain't even punched a dragon yet.
Which is
Nigga, what?
No, you're absolutely
No.
right.
Right.
You're absolutely right. But
I don't think he could be Daredevil.
We gonna see.
What's surprising? I didn't see half of those. I didn't see him.
Well, you wouldn't.
In the Defenders.
In the Defenders, you
in
would.
Defenders, I didn't see him because at the end of Iron Fist, spoiler alert, if you didn't watch it, don't watch it. Anyway,
Watch it, even though it
Watch
should have been
watch
over in
it
6
at least for the
episodes.
fight
at
so
the
you
end,
can analyze
at
how.
the end of Iron Fist,
Yep.
we saw where he's going.
Correct.
His next path, where he's going, Davos. We saw where he's going.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see him in Defenders. I'm surprised at that one.
Why?
We didn't see
Don't be surprised.
any of the brother and sister.
Because they were the least favorite out of everybody.
No, but at the same time, she is like planning shit to do to him.
They are not showing them because they were subplots that they're going to put
Yeah,
back
why
in
would they
Iron
put 'em in
Fist
fucking
season
Defenders?
2.
Well,
So they're not gonna put him in the
Defenders has nothing to do with them. That's why they didn't show
It
them.
would have made Defenders.
Yeah,
nothing. It's true.
It's true.
They're
That's the thing about
only
it. Defenders was 8 episodes. It would you start putting in all these subplots and making the fucking story all convoluted. Like, come on.
That's why it was 8 episodes and not freaking 13 like Iron Fist.
And plus-
they should have killed. They should have merged 3. The whole thing was the problem was they did all the family drama and all that. Is he Danny Rand?
Oh, in the beginning, that kind of-
They should have cut that to 4 episodes, and then the rest of it they
3
should have got
most.
to the point.
3 the most.
It had to be 4. You know why? Because they had to see him crash, all that stuff, cut along. I'm Iron Fist. Every 5 seconds, he kept stating that he was Iron Fist.
The other thing too.
Is he a freestyle rapper?
Hey,
Did we not
wait,
know
hold
about?
up.
I'm
Iron
the
Fist.
Fist.
I just realized
Iron Fist.
something.
You got your ass
You know
whooped.
what Iron Fist remind me of? With all the fucking flashbacks and shit like that? Fucking Arrow.
5 years on the eye.
Yeah,
Like,
but
shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
But you know what? It's 5 years
fuck
now, so it's done.
yeah.
No more bad wigs.
The other thing too is, Kylie
Kylo
Chen. I'm surprised that
Colleen Wing.
Colleen Wing. Who the fuck is Colleen Chan? You talking about the bitch from the news?
That's true.
No, it ain't the same shit, nigga. Colleen Wing and Colleen Chan, the two fucking different bitches. What the fuck?
They all play like the bitch.
Shut up.
That's what the same thing the police say about us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing to counter. That's a counterpoint to your point before too. Remember, Colleen Wing was a part of the hand, and Colleen Wing was training her students.
Yeah.
And they didn't fight traditionally. She fought them out in the streets.
Yeah.
In different kinds of scenarios and shit. So the hand didn't fight traditionally.
No, they did not. They fought to kill it before their
They were
opponents.
taught how to adapt
Yeah.
to fighting, just like.
But that don't say. But you're right. But Davos proves the point. I want to be Iron Fist. I'm better than you.
He was. Speaking of the
So
hand,
how long was Davos away from Kunlun?
Probably right after
Danny.
after Danny left, he left.
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, but
he
see,
chased right after that.
big
fool.
difference between the two, though. Danny was naive about the whole thing.
The world, yeah, he's still in that
While
little kid
Davos
man
wasn't.
mindset.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
problem with him. That's what fucks up a lot of his chi and everything. He doesn't know who he is, period. So that's gonna fuck up with his chi, and that's why he's always like looking at his hand.
Once he finally understands that who he really is,
Mm-hmm.
that's when he becomes a
Development.
better person.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but at the same time, it's like, nigga, you only got one hand. Like, I thought you were supposed to be more Iron Fist. What happened to two hands?
Well, he hasn't learned that yet. He can't even light up the damn hand half the damn time.
Nigga didn't even know he could use it to heal.
Correct.
Word, I was like,
It's fucked up that
'Cause
nobody who taught
Because
him.
apparently when he got the Iron Fist powers,
He left.
he fucking left.
yeah,
There was
So
more
he,
I got it.
so he didn't train
Like a
at
true-
all.
I got it. Yes, leave.
That's why when you saw that video from like the war, you saw that one Iron Fist with the two glowing
glowing
fists
hands.
beating the shit out of everybody.
And in the beginning of the Defenders, I thought when what's the name killed when Elektra killed, I thought that was the first Iron Fist.
No, that's gonna be
I thought that was the first Iron Fist, but I hope
first Iron Fist wouldn't be alive.
I'm talking about the one in the video.
No, that wasn't the first. That was another one.
Well, I mean, I thought that she killed him.
So
I
killed
hope.
him.
What's her name? What's her face? Sigourney Weaver. Didn't she say she killed an Iron Fist?
Yeah,
Yeah, she did.
I hope that one comes back and
He's
trains
not.
him.
Bro,
Nah.
if they do it right, like the immortal Iron Fist, and they bring him, they're gonna explain why he can't use his chi. They'll develop
I
the character
hope.
more. I hope so. I think
hope
that's
so.
what they're gonna do
Because-
they brought Davos in, and for those who know Iron Fist lore, you know
He's
that
like
he's-
anti-Iron
correct.
Fist.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be the Steel Serpent, which I don't know about you.
Wait,
he has a way better power than the Iron
takes
Fist.
your chi
He
away.
takes your chi and uses it rather than I have to summon my own chi. Shit, that nigga right there got chi. I'm taking his. I'm stealing that motherfucking shit like Sunny D. Ooh, got Sunny D in the fridge? Now I got it too.
I want that purple stuff. Now I hope they do. I hope he fights better. I pray to God.
Yeah, this whole year he better be training for the next
Like
few
for
years.
real, like I know because they're coming out with Daredevil season 3
Next year,
next year.
correct.
Jessica Jones season 2, Luke Cage season 2,
Punisher,
and Punisher. That's
season 1.
Punisher one,
season 1.
I can't remember.
And then Iron Fist is gonna be last.
Of course, he needs to be. But you know what? With good reason. I was waiting
Training.
for exactly training places.
And you know what's weird about Iron Fist too? He didn't do as much acrobatic shit as Daredevil did.
Of course not.
He's a yeah.
But you know what? They showed that
But-
toward the end. Spoiler alert. Of the
Yeah,
Defender, when he had his fist lit up, he was like basically telling Danny, "Be more than what the fuck you are. You have to be more to Iron Fist." What does that mean?
What does that
You
mean?
saying that is not gonna do anything, basically.
But-
so when he's like, "I'm gonna hold down this city," like, whoa, yes.
And I'm happy that he's wearing the sweatsuit at the end of the Defenders. Thank fucking.
But they did say when Iron Fist 2 starts, that's when he starts developing the idea for the costume.
Oh, I hope he wears a fucking mask too.
It's gonna be a
he-
while
but
for.
he
They
will
say they're
wear
gonna.
the
It's gonna be a
mask,
minute
but-
for where he wears the mask, but he's gonna. Because think about it. Even Daredevil didn't wear the mask until fucking the last 2
Well,
episodes.
until
He wore a mask,
wore-
but not the
No.
mask.
And I understand that. The thing too is like even when it came to Spider-Man's development, he didn't wear the full costume until
When?
just in any Spider-Man movie. You kind of see him wearing
Not really.
Nah.
Not the Andrew Garfield one. He kind of wore the actual.
Yeah, they all did.
No.
It's like, make a suit.
It was a progression thing.
That was my favorite thing in Defenders though.
What?
They all roasted that nigga for being the
Oh,
only
Daredevil.
nigga for being the only nigga wearing a fucking
Jessica
mask.
was the
Like,
word. She's like, there it is again. It's like,
She was like, she had me rolling the entire time, yo.
Yeah.
You look like an asshole.
And I realized too about this. She really holds back a lot.
Huh?
She holds back a lot.
Well, yeah.
She's actually the only one in
how
the group who has no fighting training.
Yeah.
Because Luke Cage, he's a former military guy.
so he knows how to fight.
Yeah, but it's also like she holds back. Like I really like.
Because she lives everyday life, and like
She
in
doesn't
everyday
really-
life, she has to hold back.
Yeah.
And Jessica Jones 1, the only time she fucking let go was when she was fucking Luke
Yeah,
Cage.
she was like,
And he was like, yes, I can do this. This is amazing.
yeah. But she's literally the strongest one out of all of them because she really holds back.
Really?
She's not. the
She's
strongest
not.
one.
Nah, Luke
You remember
Cage-
when Luke was coming at her full force?
Yeah, she
True,
couldn't
but
stop
She
that nigga.
couldn't do anything.
Right. She did.
She had to shoot that nigga in the head with a shotgun.
That shit was crazy. That was like towards the end when he was grabbing her. I remember that. That shit reminds me like anytime you fight with like your siblings and you really into deep shit and they grab you like, nah, stop playing. She took the shotgun like, nah. Like, you good? You still good? It's like you hit your kid, brother or sister or
But
something.
honestly-
They fall down. You're like, don't tell mom, get up.
But honestly, with like the Daredevil thing, I liked him personally when he was in the all black suit.
Yeah,
wasn't that bad.
I thought the all black suit looked better.
When he
Especially the hallway scene.
hallway scene was great.
You know, it was
Because he kept on adding shit to it. Each like episode, it was cool.
but
Hallway scene part 2, second season was good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. That shit was funny.
I like the fact that in season 1 where he finally gets the costume at the end. I was like, yes.
Of course you would.
I like.
Well, yeah,
You're
that's,
that type of person who would like that because you want your tradition.
but it was a big part
It
of
was-
the
it-
show because it's like everyone was looking
Everyone wanted it to
forward.
happen, of course.
Everyone was looking forward to seeing what the suit was like.
Especially if
and
you
everything.
have a movie that majority of people say that sucks. I know. I'm like, I know not
The
everybody.
director's cut does not suck.
Watch the director's cut.
I'm not.
That movie's
I'm
redeemed
into
in my
the movie,
eyes.
but a lot of people do not like the Daredevil movie. That's
Of course not.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Even
so
Ben
when-
Affleck, and he started in the movie.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
So when it comes to that costume,
I mean, I understand the director's cut may have explained some other stuff, but there was still a lot of shit scenes in there.
Oh yeah, there was.
There's a lot of shit.
Let's go fight in the playground for
Exactly.
no reason.
Just that whole fight scene alone. First of all,
Yeah.
bitch, why are you fighting a blind man?
but even so, like it's just it's one of those things where it's like you on pins and needles waiting to see like what are they gonna do different.
It's true.
Oh, everything. They have to.
And they changed the whole the outfit, like how they came up with the idea, how you came up with the idea of the outfit. I was like, that's smart.
But some people liked it and some people didn't.
One
One thing I didn't
it makes
like
sense.
was there was black where his face mask was, but they changed that in
They
season
changed that
2.
shit.
Yeah, yeah,
It made
yeah,
everything
yeah.
red,
Yeah,
which was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
They
because
probably heard the gripes and were like, listen, y'all fucking up. And then change this one thing, and then you got it gold, solid gold.
Yeah, it was-
and then they did it, and that was it.
But you know what I think now?
What you think, bro?
Once when they do Daredevil season 3,
Mm-hmm.
he'll probably have the D's on his
On his chest?
Mhm.
That's, that nigga has the D's on his chest right now. He got these asthmas. He got a building falling on
all I
him. He's
want,
like,
all I want is him to have the fucking nunchucks. That
he
shit would
practically
be-
has them, they just
Yeah.
don't connect yet.
yeah.
They
That-
do connect because remember,
he-
he has the fucking grappling hook thing. Because remember when
That's
he was
true.
fighting
Yeah, he does have the grappling hook, but
yeah,
he
he
doesn't-
pulled it, yeah.
What's that motherfucker's name?
Oh, damn it. Not Koji. What the fuck is his name? Damn it.
I was
Anybody
about
got
to
it?
say Ubu. I was like, wait, wrong.
Nobu.
Nobu.
You were close. That
Yeah,
Ubu
yeah.
helped me
I
out.
think it's on my sticks, but no.
Because
Yo, Stick went out like a G.
Stick
it was
was a nigga.
messed. It was
Was he
messed
the
up
hand?
what he was doing. But he was on that soldier mentality.
Stick was that nigga.
Stick was that nigga. He said he was wrong. There was 3 ways. And when he was on the floor having an asthma attack, this motherfucker was cutting through the fucking wind like get this shit out of my face.
Yeah.
Sorry, Danny, you gotta die.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then the electric came in, spoiler, and then hit that motherfucker with the shishka stick.
Yeah.
Right to the chest.
Yeah.
My bloody chest.
He ain't good though.
Yeah, baby. That was crazy when he was like explaining to Danny, like, hey, yeah, you had an army. It was called the Chase. They're all dead now, though.
Yeah.
I had an army? Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, really good, Danny. He is like,
He's the West.
he is very like,
Naive.
very fucking naive.
Very
like,
naive, sir.
Like I get it that your childhood was completely ruined.
Maybe they wanna build his character up.
Correct. Because he has to grow up so that way character development.
Right, I understand that he's not the mortal Iron Fist that we know. and
No,
love.
he's
Yet.
he's like the semi-life Iron Fist.
Yeah, yet.
Not the immortal.
But it's all. But it's
Maybe
all,
that's why Daredevil is so much better in the series because Danny is supposed to learn from Daredevil, seeing as how when Daredevil dies at the end of supposedly dies at the end of Defenders, it lights something up in the end.
Exactly what I was thinking.
and he wore a jumpsuit.
Yes. You in this jumpsuit, right?
Traditionalist.
I'm sorry.
You're a jumpsuit.
Here's
You're a
my
jumpsuit.
here's my thing.
Jumpsuit.
I'm a purist. There is a certain extent for me being purist, but
Certain.
yeah, there is. When it comes
So
to
did you
Definitely
did you get like a little excited when you saw the joke character in Luke Cage, the joke costume in Luke Cage?
yeah.
You got a little excited. You thought there was that
When he had the band, I was like,
you thought that was gonna be his fucking this nigga?
No. I didn't think it was gonna be on there because they were gonna base him off the way he looks now,
Of course.
with
With
the
the hood.
yellow T-shirt, bald head, and everything.
Yeah.
But the shout out to the old school way with the hell, like,
Yeah, a little shout out, Carrie. I
I'm
love
sorry.
the shout out,
like,
guys.
my thing is that
They even shouted out the whole thing with Jessica Jones.
they showed the costume.
They showed the whole costume.
She's like,
and
I
everything.
am not wearing
I
that.
am not wearing that again.
Yeah.
She didn't. That's why she got in trouble.
Yeah. So I like when they stay true to the character, but can veer off a little bit. I don't. Sometimes veering off is not bad, but to a certain extent, like when they did X-Men and Wolverine didn't have the mask, I was like, okay, they're basing it off the new X-Men.
I'm sorry, I still don't think there would have been a way to have him in the mask and it not look ridiculous.
Because the thing is,
the
I'm an
comic
actor.
book-
I need to make money.
Yeah.
Why am I wearing this stupid ass
The
mask?
comic book design of Wolverine is it's good in comic books. On film, is gonna look ridiculous.
Even though he got the costume in like the Wolverine,
It was like
he didn't wear it.
they didn't wear it at all, and it was like,
No, he should have.
Everybody was like, "Yeah, he got it." It's not.
but even
And also, it's like, and that's the other thing too. And as an actor, you're gonna want your face and thing as
But
much
here's
as
the thing.
possible.
Here's the thing.
Which is what they did a lot of in fucking
they-
Power Rangers.
I fucking hated that.
Power Rangers, their fucking faces will come out of the suits.
I fucking hated that face.
Oh yeah.
Which one?
See, that was the other thing
The
too.
Power Rangers
new
movie,
one?
the new one, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I like them.
Oh yeah, you mean like
I hate that face.
Like if it's Power Rangers, like even with Power Rangers, that
It was exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
What?
The Power Rangers movie. It was
Decent?
exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
Breakfast
It
Club.
was gonna be
Breakfast Club.
It was gonna be origin story, very little of the actual Power Rangers fighting themselves,
That's
and then just a big Transformers movie at the end.
yeah.
The Megazord fight was a big lackluster.
Yeah, very much so.
It's like that's all we needed to do. Couldn't have just done that first.
Like
Yeah.
these
Saves all this
assholes
discussion.
couldn't, these assholes couldn't even fight putties outside their suit.
That's another thing that kind
And
of
that's the thing, and that was weird because they
jumped.
They made a show of showing how they have these enhanced abilities just for having the stones,
Right.
And they didn't have their suits on,
Right, and
so
the-
they should have been strong enough to beat
Right, and that was
putties.
the other thing too.
And they got better at doing it. It's just that
But here's the thing too. While they were fighting,
And fucking why
why
were putties rock
when,
monsters?
yeah, that was another thing too.
That pissed me
When Alpha 5 was training them, they're learning from an alien how to fight super fucking powers with no costume on, right?
Yeah.
they already had power. They didn't transform.
Uh-huh.
So why, when they were fighting the putties, that they had to transform? And I get it. By the time the movie came to that point, it's like, let's just fucking put them in the comic.
They had
is
super
the
strength.
reason-
They didn't show that they had super invulnerability.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
They didn't get hurt.
Plus, the reason why he wanted them to transform so much is because Zordon wanted to transcend back into the living.
Yeah, he wanted
that
to-
was the
They
excuse.
needed the morphing green
He
to
wanted
live.
to take this guy,
Jason's body.
but
Creepy.
Well, not even
Yeah.
his
He
body.
didn't want to take his body. He wanted
Yeah.
to bring his body out that dimension.
yeah.
Yeah.
But why did they feel the need to change the Rita Repulsa character
Into
a
the Green
ranger?
Ranger.
to the extent where she's the original Green Ranger? And
I
that's
don't
why
know.
it's like-
I don't know.
Because they had to explain why she had the coin in the first place.
But also, it was fan fiction for years.
Really?
In the TV show, people wondered how she got the
Because they could have just as easily just gone with the actual story.
Yeah, they could have went with it.
Rita didn't die, but then Rita to bring the Green Ranger into the next movie, Rita created the Green Ranger.
Yeah, it could have been one of those power coins that was.
But then they would have to explain how she got it and blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
Well, if you look at the beginning.
Well, if you don't make the entire movie about these niggas' origins, you have time to do that.
True story.
True. Like what happened before? Like what happened before they got to Earth? What transpired before that? That would have been a great opening scene.
Yeah, true. They opened on these.
They
niggas
opened the
dying.
fact that he was a Red Ranger and he was in love with the Pink Ranger that died.
I didn't even
So-
get
I
that.
didn't get that part either.
Well, it's because she was reaching out and she just died right there.
My motherfuckers reached
Word
out
that,
when
and
they died.
you got all that from just that one little scene. this
That was the Yellow
nigga got a
But the Yellow Ranger,
this nigga got an
They
entire
weren't
love
lovers.
story.
whatever. Anyway,
It was just his
He
teammate
created
was
it in his
dying.
own
yeah,
head.
it wasn't whatever.
You know what it was? You were watching that fucking bootleg one that they made online that they were killing motherfuckers, and that's why you put that in your life.
No.
Yes.
It's not even that. It's
It's
the
not?
fact. It's not that. It's
Why'd
the
you say
fact
pink
that.
instead of yellow?
It's the fact that when you see Zordon, kind of just really upset about this one Ranger, and it was like, but then maybe it's because all the others were dead.
Yeah, exactly. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
exactly.
She was the last one.
She was the
even
last
said
one.
it.
Oh, damn it.
Technically, he was. But anyway.
No, the last one before.
Said, now I have no team.
Since we talk about Power Rangers, let's talk about the old original Power Rangers, the movie. The shit that pissed me off about that movie, besides Ivan Ooze, besides that piece of shit, the thing that pissed me about that movie, in the TV show, it was basically, hi, I'm Zordon, an intergalactical being from another dimension, Skyping you from another fucking dimension.
Yeah, it's
Next thing you know, Ivan Ooze walks up in the joint like, hey, this your TV, nigga? Fuck out of here. Smash the TV, the nigga's inside. Oh my God, Zordon was in there the whole time? You fucking liar.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Fuck are you
right. Yeah.
Wait a
Fucking
minute.
liar.
The
Like, they
entire
did-
time that nigga was inside that thing?
Yeah. So
And then they had to bring back, like, fuck out of here.
I
How come they couldn't use that energy to fix Angel Grove? They brought Zordon back and put him back in his fucking team. They done destroyed half the city and they can't fix the fucking Quiznos next door? Kiss my ass.
Oh, another thing about the new Power Rangers, they really didn't need to do the fucking product placement and have.
They had to. They need to make money.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
how
don't,
the hell do you
I
think they
don't
were gonna get
mind.
sponsored?
I don't mind the fact that they
Stop
had the
paying
shit. They had fucking Krispy Kreme in there,
Uh-huh.
but when you have the actual fucking bad guy look at fucking Krispy Kreme, and be like, oh, get horny about it, Krispy Kreme. I was like, what the fuck is this? That was like bullshit.
And how is it
Because
how is it any worse than Superman than fucking in the new Superman movie? It was they fought through so many. You know how much product placement was in that entire fight? Fucking Home Depot, fucking IHOP, fucking Pepsi. You know how many fucking things were in that one fight scene?
Bro, my boy Charles Martinez calls them exactly how they do. He loves fucking tokusatsu, aka Kamen Rider, motherfucking
Yeah,
Power
love
Rangers.
that shit.
And he loves that shit. And you know what he calls that shit? And they're actually correct. He's like, I'm gonna go chill out, drink some brew, and go watch 22-minute toy commercial. Because that's exactly what they are, bro. So why you getting mad at a Krispy Kreme ad? That's the least of your worries, bro.
Seriously.
At
They
the
gotta
very
pay the bills.
At the
Moving
very
it,
least, they
moving
only
Chocolate
had
peanut,
Krispy
moving
Kreme.
it.
Superman had like 17 different sponsors in the movie.
well, that's Warner Brothers for you. We gotta place it here.
That's right. If you don't see them checks, you better warn her, brother.
Oh man. Ooh shit.
Oh man.
Where let's cut this shit off. I gotta go to work.
All right, guys, that was the first
And I
opening.
got a show tomorrow.
You're a show tomorrow.
I am.
And I gotta show up tomorrow.
You do? You got work tomorrow too?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
going to Heroes and Villains tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. If
Good
anybody,
luck walking around that mile of awesomeness until you get bored. And that was it.
That's why I'm only going for a couple hours.
yeah.
You won't even make it one.
I
All
did it
right,
one
cool.
time.
Here.
I did,
Is it
it,
getting posted
I
today?
did it a few times.
What?
Is it getting posted today?
I don't know.
Is it getting posted today?
We gotta edit it. Maybe add some sound effects.
Okay. Well.
Edit it, fucking, so it won't be posted.
All right. So.
Oh
guess
shit!
not.
Wait, I thought this was only gonna be.
What was the other guy?
Oh,
What?
that's fun. Never mind.
I'll
Test.
Oh, yeah. The
Nah,
I
test.
didn't think
Nah,
you
ain't
were
no
really
test.
gonna
Oh,
post this.
why not?
Nah, fucking post it anyway.
Why not?
Oh, shit, good shit.
All right, so that's us. I'm here. Sir Wednesday. Cedric.
Sir Wednesday.
And this is Echo Ninja Craig.
Joel Redbeard.
Al. Roundhouse.
Not Big Al.
Big Al. Roundhouse.
Peace and chicken grease,
Deuces,
Now you
bitches.
karaoke.
fellow misfits.
Fuck you, bitch.
I didn't come up with it. Fucking didn't this guy?